Righto, hopefully this thing's on. Yep, it appears to be working. I have not set my game capture over properly. Where are we? X4. Close. Hopefully that wants to work. Yeah, there we go. It's my... That's apparently not X4 as its game. Why is that? I would have absolutely no idea. How's it going, everyone? I hope we're doing well today. We're finally back with another stream of X4 Foundations, but it appears we might be getting some sound out of the game. Yeah, we're finally back with another stream of X4 Foundations after all of this time. That seems to be a bit better. It has taken a while. I think it's been, I don't know, about 10 months since our... Bloody hell, that's loud. We're gonna turn that down. I think it'd be 25, but we'll turn down voice as well, just to be... Excuse me. You are loud. Stop it. Yeah, it's been about 10 months since our last stream of X4, I think. 10 months a year. Obviously, it has been quite some time. Just haven't really had the chance to get around to streaming it, but we are finally back, and I've got to try and familiarise myself with whatever the hell it was that we were doing before we finished. But first of all, I need to go through, and because I didn't have the time to do it before stream, I need to go through and fix up a few controls. So we're going to go walking controls, because my crouch is currently set to... I can't read. No, I just remove the mapping. Delete the mapping, please. Please just... Why can I not just add control in as the mapping for... Oh, I sticky keysed myself. I don't understand. You should just be able to press the button and that is that. But apparently it doesn't want to work the way I intended. Whatever reason. Cancel. God, I've got no idea. See, it likes C. It doesn't like control. It expects control to... Mind you, how often am I going to crouch as well? Oh, sticky. Ah, yes. Another day of technical difficulties. Right, what can we use to... We'll use Q for sprint, even though that's just a little bit weird, but we don't really have much of a choice, it seems. But yeah, right, so we've got to figure out what we were up to before we finished up in our last stream. So apparently we are doing some stuff. Bozatar's findings are of great interest, and if our scientists' first projections hold true, they could vastly expedite our experiment timeline. Laura, return back to our expedition and help us see this whole endeavour through to the end. We do not know what challenges lie ahead, so come prepared. I believe this particular quest, because I've picked up the Kingdom's End expansion, I believe this might have something to... Lady! You are so loud. Who's calling me? Why am I getting a phone call? I would like to not get phone calls. That would be nice. This stream's starting off great, isn't it? Nothing's ever straightforward. Right. So yes, I believe that is actually part of Kingdom's End, but I could be wrong. That could be something for our headquarters. We are a long way from home. We are a very, very long way from home, and I'm not sure if I like that. Acquire captain. So yeah, that's just a heap of... Okay, so are those... Yes, these are active missions. We've done... So we're helping with this... Quest. But this is why I shouldn't go so long between streams. You mind the gap. And what are you doing? Acquire captain. Why do... I'm guessing the Marco is my ship down here. That's our... No, that's not our ship. Okay. I am all buggered up trying to figure out what I'm doing and where I am. Right, give me the transporter room. Okay, so maybe this is the... Can I please get in my ship? Way. Ship. Oh, if I actually went to the spot for the ship, we might have some luck doing that. So what that you are the one. No. Mercury Vanguard. You are transporting energy cells somewhere. Ignore the lockbox. You are docking at the ARG Solar Plant 1. Where can we find that? I'm actually just trying to... Or is it just... No? Okay, so you're going to there. Where's your return mission? I'm guessing it is somewhere over here. Maybe. We've got all three of our drills over here mining. So that's what's stirring most of our profits at the moment. So what I would like to do is I'd like to hold off doing any major questing for the moment. As the title suggests, I do sort of... The title of the stream, that is. I do sort of want to focus on... you're getting checked over by police. Okay. I do sort of want to hold off doing any major questing because I want to focus on getting our industrial shit online. So we're going to head back to our headquarters over here at Atlas Galactic. And we're going to have a bit of a look around, mostly just to see... Oh no, whoop. I need to remember the controls for this game. Okay, what do we got? Stop engines. Okay. There we go. Alright. Well, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. It was an accident, and I promise that that's the case. Right. We're going to just check on a couple more controls just so that I can get myself back into the swing of things. We need autopilot. Toggle flight assist control space. And okay. Alright. That should be enough. Stop engine backspace. We are going to change all of these controls again once I figure out how to change controls and the game won't argue with me for doing so. X and Z. Cool. Oh no. Flight assist and autopilot are two different things. I will get there eventually, I promise, guys. I will get. I can't wait to cut all of this out in the edit for the other channel. Because I don't really want to have to fly myself there the entire way. Toggle autopilot, shift A. There we go. Righto. So, I kind of want to have a look around pretty much everything in Argon space. I guess this is Teladi space. But between Argon and Teladi space, and figure out what is sort of lacking production-wise and start gearing up. Well, I say start gearing up. Start actively working on building new stations, producing resources that are in high demand. So whether that be stuff like, okay, maybe I need to set up refinery. We've got all these silicon refineries there, and I actually think our ships in this area are mining silicon. I could be wrong. Let us see. Information. Okay, so yeah. These guys are all mining silicon. Which is absolutely well and good. Silicon makes us a lot of money. But the other side of things is, if you have a good look around and you look at, what's prevalent from our resource beacons and what is and isn't in this area, or in these couple of solar systems, is there's very little in the way of metal refineries or refineries. And apart from... once my game wants to do good things. Apart from that ice refinery there, we don't really... You good? Yep. Okay, you're good. We don't really have... Oh, and that ice refinery there. Are there any others that I've missed in this rant about what we can and can't do? No. There's not really a hell of a lot in the way of baseline production. So stuff that's making the baseline resources, any wharf, any shipbuilding, any processes in this area are going to need. So we might switch over to that. Whether we make a couple of mega refineries or we make sort of a dozen small ones to spread out load, that's an entirely different story. But we can figure that out as we go. There's going to be a lot in the way of resource demand when we start construction, but we can figure that out as we wish to. Something else I do want to do, and I'm also realising I'm only doing this with 500,000 credits in the bank account at the moment. Something else I do want to do is I want to get a small fleet going, even if it's just of standard light fighters, just to patrol any of our trade routes and our mining areas to protect them against raids. So obviously a small patrol group like that, whatever you want to call it, a squadron, I suppose. Won't do much against any large amounts of enemies, but we don't have really any Xenon or other enemy bases around us at the moment. We only get the raids come in with a couple of ships every now and then. So we're going to bank on that, and if we can set up a small squadron of, I don't know, 8 or 10 light fighters, and perhaps a bomber, then we might be able to get away with actually protecting our ships. So we are going... What? Who's yelling at me? I don't know. Right. So we got silicon refineries. We've got plenty of room to set up more refineries. So that's a-okay. We need to have a look at a shipyard and or wharf. And that might actually be something else worth doing. If we're going to set up a bit of a hub for activity here, it might be worth setting up a wharf over within these three systems, because unless there's one hidden over there, I don't think there's a shipyard in this area. I don't think we'll have it at the Atlas Galactic HQ. I want to try and keep a lot of general production away from Atlas Galactic. But we might be able to make some extra money off the other nations that might use our shipyard to produce some more ships. Now, as I was saying, we need to take a look at the wharf. Oh, look at them. Are these my resource probes, or like what's going on here?
Entering system.
They're definitely my resource probes, but anyway. Let's have a look at the wharf. So we'll go size medium. We can get gas minus. Is that why we can't do ice yet? Is we need to go to get a large ship. I think that might be the case. We can get Sunders though, which...
Silent witness.
Thank you for finally loading. What's one of these? So one of these base price cost us 1.5 million credits. So that's currently definitely out of my price bracket. But let's just quickly jump over to the shipyard and have a look at the large ships. They're ice miners here. There's no ice miners there. Or do mineral miners count for mining ice? You know what? I'm not actually sure.
System 18 billion.
I can't say I'm actually sure about sort of any of that. Settings, turret groups. I might have to do a little bit of research just on the side to see how we go about ice mining, because I don't think there is a pre-built setup, or at least that not that I can see. There's not an ice miner here, and there's not a loadout that's rigged up for it. So, yeah, we'll figure that out a little bit later on. Perhaps we'll just focus on getting some mineral mining ships up and setting up refineries. I'm not going to worry about silicon refineries because there's, you know, a half a dozen in this system alone. We might do one later on down the line if we really need to cut out the selling and buying price. It'll end up being cheaper in the very, very, very long run, just to produce our own silicon wafers. But that's much the same as stuff like energy cells and all of that. there's enough of them around, the price is low enough, we can sort of quantify not bothering to make our own just yet. Right, so we got a couple of satellites, we got our resource probes, we got ice there, ore, silicon, and our ships seem to be doing a fairly good job of mining silicon, so we might head out actually to over here, and we will drop another
Entering Grand Exchange.
no, we won't, because we don't have any shift A.
Autopilot
Thank you.
disengaged.
So we're going to bring ourselves to a grinding halt. Because what we need to do is we need to find somewhere. I have missed picking up some stuff. We need to find somewhere we can buy some resource beacons, and that Talati trading station will be absolutely perfect. So we'll head there. I want to put probably a resource beacon in this general area. We're going to want a couple spread about here, and then another another probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 over there. And we might consider, I think blue means it's gas from mining. Bring up the legend. Yeah, so that's a gas region. And all of that is mineral. We got a little bit of mix there, but we won't have to worry about that. Okay, 44's ready to rock and roll. Where are you, 44? What have you been up to, bud? You've just been chill banging. Okay. I must have had you searching for something. What? I don't know, but I must have had you searching for something. So we're going to send you out to do some minor exploration.
Exchange free.
This will help us out in the long run. I think buying another half a dozen satellites just to satellite all of these superhighways and jump gates, like we have been doing in the past, might be a smart idea as well.
Disengaged.
I've really got to learn these controls again. No. There we go. I will learn these controls again, I absolutely promise. Right, so if we can get here, yeah, we'll restock on a few different items, and then we can go out and start actively prepping for our industrial expansion. Girl, you can just hang out for a minute. I am a very, 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 very busy guy with a lot of very big things on my plate, such as making sure you've got a job. Oh, I haven't lost that drift. Big jam. Hello, can I please dock? Did I come in too hot?
Talati trading station. Docking granted.
Where is my docking bay? Ah, yes. Upside down. Loves it. Because why not? Just to screw with me. Up, 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 up. Right, so. Down. There we go. Oh, it's pretty much straight over the top of it. No, I wasn't. I was miles away. Right. We need... I can't buy those parts away from a war. Ah, for fuck. If I had known that, would have bought the Majors game. Can't buy any of that there. Don't want to. Maybe I should just start up. An equipment dock. Ugh. I have not played this game in so long, it's actually starting to become infuriating. That wigged me out for a second then. Which way is up? Here we go.
Autopilot engaged.
Right, so... What does the Vanguard have on board? That's got resource probes. Okay, hang on. We can start a thing here. Can my ship please just work? Thank you. Are you good? Right. We're going to put one resource probe down here. And I just want to see how much room that sort of covers. Because if we can do at least one system with the probes on that, we might be okay. I realise I could be sitting in my office at the HQ doing this as a map game, but I kind of like this little bit. I've just got to relearn the map and how everything works and where I can find everything I need. Right, I need to change your name. So you'll be AG402-Mercury Vanguard.
Entering Black Hole Sun 4.
So those are our haulers, those are our drills, and that's of course a light combat ship. We can worry about naming the Marco later.
Autopilot disengaged.
Where we go? That was quick. One thing I do want to do just for playing this game is I've already got one. Ooh.
Mass transporter B.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
I was shooting the thingamabobber. I actually damaged the hull a little bit.
Docking granted.
I've got one analog stick for playing this game. I'm not currently using it, but I do want to get another at some point so I can do the dual analog joysticks, which I think would be kind of cool.
Fully docked.
And I'm sort of used to using them, obviously not for flying ships, but using them for running machinery. So it would be, I think, pretty cool. I think I'd be fairly alright with them. So what do nav beacons do again? I can't remember. Suppose we'll find out. Give us like... This is going into our money, but give us some of them. And do we want to buy a couple of laser towers? Maybe we can put them on each of the jump gates and shit. Or I don't think it's worth it. We will get a... I get a captain? Well, I'm not. Okay, we'll just keep our one apprentice. Moment. Oh yeah, we can skin it. Please, I'd rather not. No, I don't want to change. I really change. We will do a repair while we're here. Weapons are on shield and stuff are as good as we're getting. We will add that to the shopping list and confirm our order. So we're just going to have to sit here for a couple of seconds. And now we should have on board, yeah, the bits and pieces we needed. Sure, they're really appreciative of me firing my afterburners in their thing. Where has... okay, so it's just hidden under there. So that actually has a fairly good range with lots of silicon. There's methane, there's ice, there is ore. It's not necessarily high quality, but there is ore there. So we might... What's that? That's to about there. So we should put our next beacon, I think, about there. And that might be alright. We are going to path our ship out to here. Head back, drop another couple of resource probes in Grand Exchange 1, and then we'll head up to Grand Exchange 4 to finish up. And that should give us a decent view. We might go down there and drop a few in there as well. We should probably check out a bit of Windfall as well, considering it's sort of in our local area, just to see what resources are available. Because obviously we pretty much want to exploit everything that's adjacent to our headquarters for, you know, best efficiency, I guess we could say. Yeah, I'm not interested in civilian criminals. For the moment. Only shot that other one because he was right near me. What am I? Cool. So that's that next resource probe down. Grab me my Vanguard. I think we'll at least go and put one... Is it worth putting one out there? I don't think so. There can be done. We've got satellites on... We don't have any satellites on this jump gate, or that superhighway I should say. But we've got everything else leading in and out sort of done. We'll send you to fly and wait here. And we'll kill autopilot.
Empty space.
Yeah, you can see these asteroids are mainly bulk ice. I think we are going to have to figure out how to mine this stuff. It must just be the mineral ships. That's the only thing I can think of sort of being within the realm of accurate Let's get a resource probe put down there. Yeah, again, just basically bulk ice. And I will head up. I think I'll drop my first one there.
Engage.
So ore and silicon, ice, ore. Okay, so what we might do is we might now start planning. Can we get manage plots? Here we go. While this is sort of happening, how big is that? That's 10k by 10k. I don't believe we need something quite that large. We are going to set up a new plot. Oh, so that's considerably cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. 64 grand looks like it's going to be the cheapest we can get. So we might... Building without a license will be seen as a hostile act by the government. Okay. I need to figure out how to get a build license. I think this might have been the fallback we've had in the past. Because I think I might have tried to do this before. And then I found out that I needed a build license, and it sort of didn't work out past that. So this is Taladi space. Maybe that's why I was doing... No, because that's Alliance of the Word. Yes, so that is that stuff. Taladi Trade Guild. The well-known is always looking for skilled and proven traders. If I want to get a Taladi building license, how would I do that? I think that is a good and valid question. I might actually just move myself out here just a smidge more. Make a bit better use of size of the resource probe. More money coming in from our trades. It does appear that the money's dropping a bit though, so maybe the arse is falling out of the silicon market. Hydrogen or Navidium.
Autopilot disengaged.
Awaiting orders.
I know you're awaiting orders. I kind of figured that when I saw you getting close to that area. Right, so you can head back to there until further notice. Me, my Marco. Right, so how do we... where are we? Web browser. How do we do things? So X4 foundations, Taladi building license. Pay for a license for it. Okay, well, how do we pay for the license? I love the Steam thing discussions. It's all in Dutch. I'm assuming that's Dutch. It looks like Dutch. Friendly with both the Taladi and Argon, but I don't know where to start. Why did you do the tutorial? We need to purchase blueprints from the faction rep. So trading stations, this reckons. We have a Talati trading station somewhere about here. I assume it's going to cost like an arm and a leg. Is my assumption. I think I'm probably going to have to do a bit of behind the scenes work. Just sort of camping and making a shitload of money. Because between all of our building and getting licenses, I think a lot of this is going to cost quite a bit. So can we just please go to the thing? Why do you have to make it so difficult?
I am terribly sorry to disrupt your magnificent focus.
What do you want, Bozatar?
An irksome ship has completed its travels right in this sector. Somehow, it is managing to distort the station's sensors, preventing me from witnessing a solar event in the Great Reef Nebula. I suggest you take care of this annoyance before it manages to disrupt even more observations.
Autopilot disengaged.
Well, can it wait like 10 more seconds for me to... In fact, that it seems like it's kind of time sensitive. I should go and do it. So let me just... Oh, we can buy a license there.
Autopilot.
God, I'm a special kind of fucking special, aren't I? Right. I am going to send my ass back to the headquarters. And we are going to begin the construction of our factory. So, continue. We don't have the refineries. That's our storage hub, so that's a-okay. I know we don't have the refineries, but we can at least start the base construction. So let's put a cross in. Let's get that there. Throw a... The building on this game sometimes annoys me just a little bit. Just a smidge. We'll put a container there. Move that across just a bit so we got plenty of room for when we do get the refinery BP. Are we going to need no builders assigned or hired? Well, that's okay. Like, I don't really mind that. Well, you see, I don't really want a peer module.
Disengaged.
So that's a-okay. No builder is required for any of the confirmed changes. Not enough resources to build. Yes, I'm very well aware of that. Can we just Oh, what the hell is going on?
How wonderful. You are here to deal with that sensor-distorting ship? Your much-anticipated arrival fills me with considerable relief and
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yes. Whatever. I will go and shoot at the ship. Just for you, Bozatar. Because if I don't, you will annoy the ever-loving fuck out of me. Oi, fuckers.
Something hit us. We cannot tolerate your
Ah!
Okinawa. Research.
comms channel open. One moment, please.
Greetings. I am Dr. Rick Feynman, Chief Scientist of the OBERT and in charge of Project Genesis. Our research vessel is currently observing anomalies in gravimetric shears in this region. We are currently lacking antimatter cells to complete our observations. If you can organize a delivery to this vessel, we'll be able to greatly advance our timetable.
Ugh. Hello, game. Can we please do game things and work? Thank you.
they are researching the same anomaly which brought the station over here. Most of the gravimetric charge dispersed during that event, but they brought quite an array of equipment to examine the traces. Let us hope that this satisfies their curiosity and leads to their departure.
Well, hopefully, because this is going to be an entire ass quest line, and I'm currently busy trying to work on a station here. So, they're just going to have to chill the fuck out. And let me do things. Right. Let's get our cross put back in. Why can I not that on the back for whatever? Move that module. I put base one. Why not? Is that like... Don't tell me that's back to front. Maybe we can try that then, now that I've spun it around. There we go. Right, let's get rid of you. Let's put a cross there. Let's get our base back down. Let's get a storage container. Snapped to that position. That will at least get us running. Meat and energy cells, I don't think we have to worry about too much at the moment. Sign or hire a builder. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Genius. Right, give me that albatross. There we go. Where... exchange. What are we going to call it? I don't know. What are we going to... We will call it... What are we going to refine here? Ore. Atlas. I'm at the AG. Refinery 1. There we go. Save that as a base. Save as new. And at least then we've got the starting bits and pieces up and ready for that. How much money do we have in the bank actually? I feel like that's a good question. We've got 697,000 credits. It's going to cost 435 to get this up and running. We'll accept the estimate. We confirm. Why can we not? Ah, there we go. Now we've funded the budget for that construction. So hopefully nearby ships will start taking on the trade deals. I do want to have a quick look at... where are we? Right, our ships. What are our ships doing? Property owned. You guys are trying to sell energy cells. Well, apparently that's not working out for you. I don't know why I've got you doing that, but apparently you are doing that. Do we need energy cells for this construction? Let's have a look. Resources needed. We do. We need 255. So we're going to get one of you with your energy cells. Come over here. And sell your energy cells. I think we needed 255. Boom. You are going to trade menu up. You're buying energy cells. You are going to come here and sell to that station your energy cells. You're going to keep none of them. And you're going to sell them at the minimum. Just to offload them because, quite frankly, we don't need them. And I'm confused as to why I've got you doing that for a job. So what we are going to do, now that I've just done that, I'm going to have to get you to come here, sell to that energy cells, and do all of that again. There we go. That sort that out and give me my other shit. Get rid of that buy and that sell order. And we might just store a heap of these components that we are... a heap of the spare energy cells that we've got for future constructions. Because, I mean, there's a solar power plant there. We don't need really to be buying any from anywhere else. And if we've got a heap in storage, then we don't need to buy any at all. So let me have a look at the logical overview for this place. We've got a couple of drones for the headquarters. Do we need any trade wares? There's 4,500 energy cells there anyway. Doesn't need a workforce or anything like that.
modules.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm glad you told me.
If you wish to improve the fundamental capabilities of to help us develop effective engine modifications, we must
I'm gonna go through all of them and hope
technology was
Bozatar shuts up eventually.
transportation over long distances.
Basic chassis mods for ships. Dock module hack. There's not really a lot in the way of tech, is there? Right, have we got our... Oh no, you must be dropping off... Tell me some... I think you sold me some... Not sure. But that's okay. Right, one thing we do need to think about doing is we need to... What ship? So that's a mineral. We need to think about where we're going to get the refinery module from. Now, whether we can get them at places like here, I'm not sure.
Engage.
And what do we need for this mission just while we're out and about? Mission manager, they want 10 antimatter cells. Not sure what I grabbed onto there. So maybe we can try and find antimatter cells. We can actually have a look at this this place here and see they've got antimatter converters, but they don't have antimatter cells. Now, if I'm wrong, there's a cell factory just there. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab 144. We're going to tell him to go down, trade with... Why can we not tell... Like, I know that's out of date, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, maybe he doesn't have the carry room in 144, but... I mean, we will take it. Or not. Identify bountiful resource. Following minimum yields in Grand Exchange 1.
Auto. Disengage. Entering Grand Exchange. Free.
Does our... I don't think 144 has any more resource probes on him. Pro loadout. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think resource probes. We might actually grab you 144. And we might send you out to the equipment dock to get upgrade and refit. We're going to throw 10 satellites on board and we're going to throw 10 resource probes on board. What paint mods do we have? And hopefully now you going to there. Cool.
Autopilot. Engage.
Then at least he can do that. Let's get rid of this trade window because it's driving me absolutely bonkers. How far away are our trading ships? Okay, they're inbound. That's a-okay. Give us our logic overview. Okay, so that ship that came through dropped off Claytronics, which is absolutely fine. Oh, you know what? I'll handle this. Wait, where are we going again? Ah, yeah. We're going to go and look for BPs. So, I'll be curious to see if they do sell them in a place like this. I'm not 100% sure. And then maybe on the way back we'll go by, get some antimatter cells and do the start of that quest for those fucking randos that popped up. Much as I really don't want to. Because they're getting in the way of me doing my job. Nope, I did not mean to do autopilot. Give us our afterburners. Wait. Ow.
Taladi Trading Station. Docking granted.
Why doesn't it give us auto docking anymore? Where am I meant to be? There we are. There we go. Right, let's see if you dudes
Successfully done.
have anything for me. We need to go down here. I'm sure you are, because I generally spend a lot of money. I act like I have a lot to spend. Let's go to the manager's office. Here?
Hello.
Yes. Where can I find faction rep? So I can't just buy...
Good profit to you.
I can't just buy stuff. Maybe I need to go to the engineering office, or maybe it is just the faction rep that you can buy stuff like that from. I'm not actually too sure. We'll have a look in engineering. Never mind, we can do some hacking in here. If we so want to. We don't have any of the stuff to do it. Maybe... Actually, it's probably not a good idea to go hacking into our friends and allies. That might piss them off.
Mako.
Well, at least we got a location for where we can find a faction rep, and I know from the faction rep you can get blueprints. So we will definitely give that a go. Oh my god, he's so far away! Holy crap. And the refinery is probably going to cost us like 10 or 11 million credits. Keep nearly going to say ISK. So we're probably... No, hang on. That was my bad. It's probably going to cost us like 10 or 11 million credits just to get the ore refinery. So we are going to have to spend some time building up some money. How we're going to do that, I'm not entirely sure. I'm half thinking we just expand our mining fleet into these two regions. You know, spend a bit of money to make a bit of money. So we might do. Honestly, we might do exactly that. Actually, do we have any fighting going on in Flashpoint? No, because we could go raid any areas where fighting's occurring for very, very valuable things. Because destroyed ships drop items. Some of those items can be worth a considerable amount of money. Let's... And please... I should have a loadout. I don't think so. I think I was just going for the low-level loadout to 100% on it. We are going to throw a crewman on just to handle any repairs if the ship gets attacked. Is it worth... Let me just have a quick look at the... Where am I at the moment? Okay, we're rocking up. I might, once we get to this station, actually have a...
Disengaged.
Just a quick scan around and see what our ship's fits are. And I might order at least one more mining ship to get them going, and then I can order the next one, and then the next one later on down the line. Let's purge that speed before we get too close.
Docking granted.
Thank you.
Successfully done.
What in it says I've got 5 inactive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course my and that one. Yep. So we need to buy 10 antimatter cells. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, look at that! I can count to 10. And that was the other thing we were going to do. We were going to have a look at our mining drills. We'll have a look at 42. So you're running Mark 1 turrets. Okay. Everything is Mark 1. Alright. That makes it easy because I'd like to try and keep everything sort of uniform as much as I can, and it also makes everything cheap. So that should have all of our software fit. Yep. Let's throw, like I said, a service crew on there. Add to shopping list, confirm order. That's another ship on the build. Hopefully. That just cost me a lot of money. So, for some reason those resource probes don't seem to be working either. Right, mission manager, we will hit this one on the way through. Just because we might as well, and then we'll go drop off some antimatter cells. To get some really annoying people out of our hair. 2.6 cubic kilometers, 6.4, 2.6, 7, 8, 9, I reckon 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 0.6 of a cube. So we will head out here.
Empty space.
can see the pulses from that ship that's over annoying us from all the way over here. It's massive. Do we have a satellite on this jump gate? We do not have a satellite on this jump gate.
Jump gate. Nobilius.
Well, while we're out here, when in Rome, we might as well do as the Romans do. So we'll get like here-ish, and we will drop a satellite so we can keep a watch on that gate. I'm actually not sure where that leads. That might lead over here somewhere. And then we can continue on
Empty space.
to our empty space. Our station looks so cool over in the back there. Just a massive boulder with the sort of ring around it, inhabitable ring. One massive fuck off research complex. I imagine if you do a start where you don't get this, where you don't try to where are we? Where you don't try to do that at the start of the game, it must pretty slow getting on the run, like getting industry and everything up and running. There we go, easy money for that one. And now we will head over to
Okinawa. Research.
the Oberth. Drop off their bloody antimatter charges, which apparently they can't go and get from this station that's just over here themselves. They've got to stay there and annoy the most annoying creature in the galaxy, whose name is Bozatar, and then of course he annoys me, as things generally do work out. Right, fucker. Purge, 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 purge. Okay. I know there's no, like, collision damage, but that was disturbingly close. Like, it still makes me uncomfortable just because of every other game. Okay. Trade. Okay, maybe I can't. Comms.
Channel open. One moment, please.
Give me Feynman.
We're still waiting for antimatter cells to complete our observations.
Yes, I've got the fuckers.
Terrans, or maybe even the station's current occupant, are obstructing any deliveries to block our
I am the station's current occupant.
Please do so. It will greatly advance our timetable.
Okay, can I
Docking granted.
get docking permission then so I can give you these fucking cells? Not even concerned about docking correctly, you just get me how you get me.
Successfully docked.
I know we're losing money. Right.
Our research team thanks you for your cooperation. We need your help in putting this antimatter to good use. We will need ships at the specified locations to initiate a synchronized long-range scan. We will be enlisting, but if you have any friends who could join us, now would be a good time to ask them along.
Okay. Does it mean that after we're done with this, you will fuck off? So I can return to my heavy industrialization, please? Because you are kind of bugging me. How is, actually on that point, hey, how is our build doing? Okay, so the albatross is there. Do you have any? What's wrong with you? Right, can you please go there? Sell. Okay, I'm assuming you just can't. Alright, well, your job is going to be. You are going to local auto trade with the wear of hull parts. Going to confirm that. Can I set up multiple local auto trades at all? No, I can only do the one. Right, very cool. For the moment, though, you can come. I wish I would stop snagging. Might take. The moment, though, you are going to come all the way over here. You're going to trade transfer wares to there. You are going to dump every single energy cell you have into there. Right. Mission manager, gravimetric studies. So we need a couple of ships scattered around here to do some things. We will go to this one. I need the 144. Have you received wares? Yes. Yes, you have. Okay. 144. We get you to head there for us, please. And we might be able to steal the Vanguard, or I know we've just assigned him, but we can reassign him afterwards. We're going to steal the Vanguard. We're going to send you there. No, wait. Local auto. With energy cell. Confirm. Go there. Wait, do you have lined up a job? No. Okay. We are going to do this all over again, just so we can get rid of that shit. Because we are going to require you, my friend, now have a very, very special job. And hopefully that ship has the capabilities of doing it. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, long range scanner. Okay, cool. Also, speaking of ships, wait. Have I done a? Have I made a boo boo? I think I might have made a boo boo. I went for a courier. I need a drill. It's gonna cost me a fair bit more, but I think it is. Add to shopping list, confirm order. Now that is going to sort out. So it needs weapons components. I knew there wasn't something right. I could smell it. Right. We want to go to, that's first A, which is the one I'm looking at.
Nav beacon.
I mean, I like my Elite Vanguard a bit better, my original ship, than this, just on the aesthetic side, because it's not an alien ship. But this thing's fucking fast. Gotta give it that. It is a fast boy. Didn't even notice that factory off to the right. Off to the left, I should say. Yeah, I'm having a hard time today, aren't I? What, 3, 2, 1. Let's dump our speed. And we pretty much couldn't be more on point. Now, station somewhere in a that way's direction. So that's the way we're going to look. How are you doing there, bud? Dropped off all you. I think you might have done. Move assignment. Come here. Find weight. And our Vanguard is almost well. Oh, that was a different one, but oh well. So you're now empty. We're going to switch over your local auto trade to hull parts. Have dumped them there, haven't you? Yes, you have. Okay, cool.
Awaiting orders.
Yep, you can just hang out there for a moment. Thanks. Complete all. Way I intend him to. There we go. So that's going to focus on hull parts. We've got that one ship there. And the Vanguard's almost in position.
It looks like you're positioning your ship with a synchronized scan. Please try to be precise. We don't want junk readings cluttering up our database.
No.
Once you initiate the scan from your ship, the other captains will follow your lead.
Is this working? Do I need to tell them to? Do it? Maybe? Well, I mean, I'm long range scanning. So maybe I'm not close enough to. There we go. Yes, no. Not sure what's going on. Joint long range scan now. Well, that's what I'm doing. I, in fact, could not be long range scanning any harder. Do we just need to leave it for a moment? Okay, we'll just hang out for a moment and see if that works.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know. I don't quite know what's wrong with it. What is the name of this mission? Gravimetric studies. Gravimetric studies. Long range. Press and hold the secondary fire button. What's the secondary fire button? L and R. Ah. Cool.
We are receiving the data stream. We've got what we were after. Thank you for your support. We're far from home, short on hands, and have additional tasks which need doing. If you're interested, please meet me on our ship.
Haha! No! I probably should, because they're probably worth. First of all, I want to see what the ore refinery needs resource-wise. Main build. Claytronics. I'm sure we can get Claytronics being hauled around for various tasks. Information. We will switch local auto trade for Claytronics. Confirm TYVM. No trades found in allowed sectors. So I think you're moving hull parts, and there's nowhere here that produces them. Is, I think, the problem. So can we actually set you to something a little different? I was gonna see if we could set you to supply this. Thing, but I don't think, unless I want to set up some convoluted ass fucking thing, I don't think we can. What we're going to do with you is we're going to get you doing the thing I spoke about earlier. Just for start, you are going to patrol. The area you're going to patrol is Grand Exchange 1. Now I going to, I guess I'll see while I wait for it to be done. The Sigarians' work is not yet done. Their chief scientists request your attendance to discuss further steps. Alright, fuck it. We'll go and talk to him. Might eventually get them out of our hair. So, you know what? Why not? I got a little confused as to what was happening with our speed then. It's definitely worthwhile playing the game. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's definitely worthwhile playing. It's a lot of fun. It is very much a game, as I've noticed, between the single player or the non-stream save I had and playing it for the stream. It's a game that takes a lot of time. Obviously, there's just a lot of waiting around for things to happen.
Docking granted.
But it's brilliant. The entire X series by Egosoft is absolutely brilliant, and I couldn't recommend it more. Just make sure you got a decent computer too, because if you're running on Potato, it doesn't like to work. We're going to go to the bridge and find out what this do.
Greetings.
Hi.
Getting access to our research facility was what prompted this expedition. Now we have not only located our facility, but also taken precautions. If it disappears from under our noses again, we won't have such.
So this is your facility. Oops.
You must surely have heard stories about the Boron, once known as a wise and noble people.
We may have yoinked it.
Chose to take our station to reside in. Anything else? Hello there. After Sigarian intelligence identified the Boron as the perpetrator in this incident, we had them dig deeper. He had connections to split criminals. They, however, went off-grid and remain somewhat of a mystery. Either way, the Boron is well connected among and backed by various shady characters.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Technical proficiency, paired with the criminal network he built around himself, makes him capable of anything. Do not underestimate this criminal. Anything else?
I'm one of the criminal homies he's working with. I just happen to be industrial. I got that sick blue-collar crime going.
Despite the noble reputation the Boron hold, this particular specimen has clearly signaled his intentions by stealing a station. Since we can't be sure what else he might be capable of, it's imperative that we don't make him see us as his enemy. We can't risk making him aware of our intent. Otherwise, we won't stand a chance against any measures he decides to take. Proceed with caution, and do not allow any intel to be leaked to the boron.
Well, you see, that's unfortunate, because as annoying as he is, you're annoying me more, so I'm going to go tell him, because in this, he's my little buddy, and that's now my station.
We've prepared some software which will help us regain access, but our ship isn't really inconspicuous enough to plant it on our station. The malware should be subtle enough to go unnoticed by the current occupant. It will be your job to plant it at this location, identified by our analyst. According to the annotation on the station plans, there should be a signal leak next to what looks like either a valve or a window, but you'll find out when you get there.
I hate to tell you this, Feynman, but you and your crew may die here, because that station very much belongs to me. So yeah, if this is the last time we talk that isn't you crying over the radio about your imminent death, then toodaloo. All the best. That there station, fine.
Mako.
Yeah. It's annoying. We're getting to the end of the time I have to stream, and I don't really feel like I've done all that much. Shit. We've just sort of flown around with me trying to figure out how to play the game again. How's my ship build coming along? Do we have another mining ship yet? Doesn't appear so. It's still waiting on 7 weapons components. That's extremely annoying. Is a hull part? Are you the hull part one? Yes. Wow. So what are you doing? Let's have another look over. Just, I want to keep a reasonably decent eye on this build. I'd like to get it done. I guess I could just get this whole part ship that's on local auto trade to. Where did a heap of my money just go? Did that just, where's, hang that's in. Transaction log. Trade order AG402. Can we get the details on that? You're our whole part. You're buying whole parts from there. That actually works. Okay, so you have done that. You have been smart. Okay, is there anywhere around here we can buy weapons? Trade offers. Weapon component 272. So that's there. Is there anywhere up here close by within which we can buy weapons components? Oh, please tell me there's another incursion here. If there is, I can go and raid. There's a shitload of ice. I'm waiting for just a full-on fleet combat to happen here. Because we'll be able to go and pick up scraps and sell them for absolute bulk. Okay, we will head over to the Talati trading station. Because I want to get that next mining ship up and on its wings. And then we might go and drop that off, and that will probably be us for this stream, maybe, because it is starting to get to the end of the time I have for it today. I am doing another stream this week, and I think it's either Saturday or Sunday, which is Dinkum, the new little Australian survival base buildy, colony buildy sort of game. So that's going to be a bit of fun. I have played a bit of that already, and it's actually a very, very enjoyable game, so I'm looking forward to that. We're going to... Yes, we are going to run into that rock. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. I'll pull up the details for that now on my phone, just so I know what they are. Content, where's our live? I can't see the schedule on here. I'll have to look on YouTube itself. Live. Let's have a see. So that is at 10 AM Australian Western Standard Time on the 27th. So whenever that is. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. We might do another stream of Oxygen Not Included sometime between now and Monday evening, but I am back to work on Tuesday, so I will be away for 2 weeks. Got a heap of X4, or pretty much all the X4 episodes that are out so far are going to be edited. Yeah, just ignore it, please. Pretty much all the X4 episodes that are out so far are going to be edited down and being posted on the new main channel, which currently has nothing on it. But they will be there for, you know, a little bit more of short form viewing. Hopefully alongside this one. I'm hoping to get quite a few of the episodes edited over the weekend. The Dinkum episode should be there, edited down. Hopefully, I'm actually in the middle of editing down the other day's Oxygen Not Included stream. That should be there too. But might be there. I won't say that it will, considering that might happen Monday afternoon, and I won't have the time. So, what? I don't have any. Okay, I suppose I should have checked that in the first place. How much money did it say we just had? Okay, so we're gonna have a bit of money. That's okay, we'll live. For some reason, the zone in this station doesn't seem to work well, and I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, we are going, if that's the case, to head back to the Atlas Galactic HQ. And we'll check over a few bits and pieces. We're probably going to call it quits, or at least today. Because, I mean, we haven't... I still don't necessarily feel like we've done a lot. What's wrong with you? You're getting checked over by police. That is okay. Yeah, I still don't really feel like we've done a lot today, but I suppose we've got sort of back in touch with the game. We've got the station at least started. We've got another ship on the build, so it's not all bad. And it won't take us long to get back in the swing of things, especially once on my next break from work. We should be doing, hopefully, I'm hoping at least between Monday and Friday, we'll be doing a stream every day. Not necessarily X4, But if there's 2 X4 streams in that, I'll be pretty happy. Well, I really do not want to give them my station. And I've pretty much got 0... I've pretty much got 0 intention of giving it to them. So, they can absolutely jam it. We will eventually start doing some more questing properly again. But I do want to get our industrial systems up first. So I might spend a bit of time between now and the next time we stream, which again will probably be my next break in 2 and a bit-ish weeks' time. Building up some money. And hopefully getting 2 or 3 different platforms for stations down, because really no one wants to watch, just sit around for that happening. Then we can start actually getting on stream. We'll get we'll get a bit more mining up and running, the shit that matters that we haven't seen already, and buying licenses, getting resource-specific productions like refineries up, and getting all of our trade network done, and then hopefully we can start funding a little bit of a Navy, because I think at this point we're going to yeah. We will head over to the dock and bay. Oi.
Docking granted.
Assistant, what in the name of the Queen do you think you are doing here? Will this help the vexatious ship to conclude its interfering business? Well, I suppose it will. In that case, please be so kind as to infiltrate the station with their malware so that I can take a look at it.
Oh, okay. Dude's just like, hey bros, you want your ship back? Try me.
Mako.
I didn't realise that was the way this was going to go. Okay. You know what? Nah. That means we'd have to get back in the ship, and I can't be bothered. So, we're going to go to my office. And we're going to go and enjoy... That's another elevator. There's a lot of elevators here. All of these... shit that doesn't matter to me. Hey, look, I've got a chair. And yeah, our absolutely lit station. It does actually look pretty cool from this spot. But yeah, so we are going to kill it here. Like I said, another stream this weekend. That's on the 27th. It's at 10 AM Australian Western Standard Time. For anyone that doesn't know, that is GMT plus 8. So... yeah, whatever that works out to for the rest of the world, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that will be a Dinkum stream. We've got episodes coming out over the next couple of weeks on the new main channel. The link for that is both in the description and on the homepage of this channel. So you'll be able to go over there. There's currently nothing on there because I'm still editing everything down, but over the next couple of weeks, videos should be drifting on every 3 or 4 days. Got a Discord as well that I've set up, which actually has my schedule. There's very little in there at the moment, but there is a schedule which outlines, I'm starting to outline the next couple of months, so that, you know, everyone can sort of be aware of what's sort of happening and get used to my streaming and uploading timetable, because I work 2 weeks away at a time and only have 1 week at home. It makes it a little bit difficult on that end. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for joining. Don't be afraid to leave a like, comment or subscribe to the channel, because we are trying to work to a goal and it helps me out more than you will ever know. And yeah, we shall see you the next one.